Alright, hello everybody, mainly Sebastian, Jay, probably Bob. Welcome to this Photoshop tutorial, the second one. We're up into production value. We've got the mic, we got the camera, we got the screen recording. It's all good. So Sebastian needs to do a cutout thing, majig, for his research because he's gonna flex on these hoes with his Photoshop skills. So we're gonna just, the man himself, we're gonna cut his head out, and there's several ways to do this, but I'm gonna teach you guys the laziest way because that's the best way, and that's with the pen tool. So what we're gonna do is hold it over to the pen tool or press P for pen because I don't have my glasses on, even though they're right there. Okay, problem solved. I can find the pen tool now. So now we're just gonna cut his head out. I'm thinking about just cutting around this way and then just cutting out this whole entire thing. And then we're gonna copy and we're gonna paste it into a different document so we can put it like a different background, put a bunch of effects on it. Just have a little bit of fun and fuck this dude up. We're gonna do the lazy way. We're not gonna worry about all the hairs and whatnot because that's too much work, and with the work that Sebastian's doing, I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal if we don't learn how to do individual hairs. And this picture really isn't good for doing that because we're gonna have to do that's like a whole different tutorial if I do it, because we have all this shit in the background that we need to take care of and whatnot. Okay, so now what we're gonna first do is we're gonna zoom in. More. So we're going to zoom in, and we can do that by pressing Alt and using the scroll wheel on our mouse. So I'm just going to start right here. With the pen tool, you can do stuff like this by holding. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Okay, yeah, you can do stuff like this by holding the Shift key or the Shift key and dragging down as you click. And then to, because if you don't, break that path, it does this little loopy thing. So we're gonna hit Control Z, and we're gonna hold the Alt key, and then we're gonna click on that until we see that little arrow thing, and then we're gonna hit the freaking clicker, and then boom, see, it's a straight line now. And then we're just gonna finish up. So I'm gonna go ahead and, do the rest of this in the time lapse mode. So now we're just gonna hover over that, and so we see the circle tool, and then boom, we have our path. Now what we can do is go up to here and hit selection. So this is where it could really vary because you can make a mask out of it, and as we know, mask is a constructive way of editing because it doesn't destroy the picture underneath. So if we disable this vector layer, or aka mask, we still have everything else, right? So enable. So we don't want that. It doesn't really matter, but that's an application that you can use if you don't want to get rid of everything else. So we're gonna hit Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. So we have the selection now, and you can also do a shape, which makes a separate shape layer for his beautiful head. So we're just gonna hit Control Z. But what we want right now is a mask because we're going to put it in a different document. So we're going to hit selection. And then feather radius just makes the selection more smooth compared to just having something that's very pixelated. So I usually go 2 as my feather radius. For Sebastian's applications, he might not want to do this because the pictures that he might get will be lower quality, a lower megapixel count, so he'd probably want to just go to 1, or I think, can you even do 0.5? But for applications with a high megapixel camera, we're gonna want to just go to 2. We're gonna hit OK, and see we have our mask. Now what we can do is, actually let's pay attention to what this actually looks like. So you can see the mask is very smooth now compared to, you know, all those jagged, you know, cuts I made, and that's power Photoshop. It's a really powerful tool, and it's very, what's my mom saying? So now we're got that. We're gonna hit Control J. And now this is also a non-destructive way of editing, because now we have this selection in a different layer, and it's his head. Look at that. What? Okay, now actually we can just keep this head in this current layer, so we're just gonna center it, and then we're gonna just make a black background. Okay, so we can hit Control New. We're gonna call this New BG. Wow, so I spent way too long on this, but that was a tutorial. I don't know how to end videos, but peace. I love you guys. It's been a good time. It's gonna take forever to edit this because it took like 20 minutes. Shouldn't have taken that long, but now you know how to cut shit out. Good luck in your escapades, Eddie, and I'll probably send this in the chat. Alright, see ya.